So, tell me your name.
Nicholas Sutton,
Right, and you are the?
one of the grandsons of Charlie's Black Pudding.
Tell me about the history of Charlie's Black Pudding.
Charlie's Black Pudding been around for nearly 100 years. From my great grandfather to my grandfather to my dad, now to my generation. So we do black pudding, anything in pork we do. We do black pudding, roast pork, gyro pork, ham. It's something that my great grandfather, he started, so we just continue it.
Okay, so we are here at Charlie's, and Charlie's is known for having some of the best black pudding. I'm looking at the owner while I'm saying that, but definitely known for having some of the best black pudding in Trinidad. So now, everybody's gonna probably ask me, what is black pudding? So what is black pudding?
So black pudding is a mixture of ingredients. Main ingredient being blood, pig blood. Then we have bread, we have seasoning, we have oils. All that's combined to make a piece. It's filled into the intestine and then steamed and cooked and served.
Okay, so you heard that is pig blood. We are going to try it. So, on this episode of Weird Shit, we are tackling black pudding.
There are some forks.
Started off at the front of Charlie's, and now we're all the way on the inside. And as you can see, there is a huge amount of black pudding right now. I'm here at my girl Joanne. Now listen, we used to call her Sparkle back in the day, okay? Because you see how she's sparkle, you see how she's cute. Yes. Okay, so black pudding. Okay, come on, Joe. Because I am seeing Joanne all the time on social media eating black pudding from all over the place.
Right.
And I'm like, where are you going? And she's like, you, girl. Okay, so we have to try the black pudding.
Any hot sauce with that?
Yeah, oh God. It's seasoned right good. Can I just tell you something? The last time I think I had black pudding, I was maybe a teenager, which is a few years ago. It's so good. It's so good. Right? Like, so like you're thinking, okay, it's blood. It's like fresh. It's so good.
It's not what you think. Is a totally different taste of what you would think it is. So it's a combination of about 15 different seasonings. Mm-hmm. We have oil, we have seasoning, we have blood, everything mixed together. So it's combined into a real nice flavor.
Real nice flavor. It's so good. This is like, I mean, on another edition of Weird Shit, this right here is absolutely insanely good. It's like, you know what it is? It's almost gelatinous, right? And chewy, but it's smooth and it goes down good and like there's no aftertaste. No. It's like a nice little pepper. He was like, listen, how it tastes? Describe the texture. How it tastes, Joe?
Good, and my lipstick still on.
Oh my God, yes, honey. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, I'm going to tell you something, that's a man over my own heart, okay? Because I'm all about, spreading that pepper. Honey, don't even tell me it's hot. I want to know. Okay, now mind you, I'm mincing, eh? Because you have to respect pepper. You never know what it is. So you respect it first. That didn't even hit my tongue. It hit my nose, and I was like, oh my God. This pepper.
I don't want no pepper.
Tasty. Good tasty. Not spoil your meal tasty.
Right. It's seasoned. It's a nice flavor.
Yes.
Addition.
It is a nice addition. I've been eyeing this piece here, but it's like stuck onto this casing, right?
Yeah.
And this casing is what? Yeah. What's in this casing?
That's the pork casing itself. That's the natural pork
You'll
casing.
see how that just falling. I'm gonna run that back in slow mo. Oh my God. One of the things about Trinidad, right? You can't even go and sample food and just sample one thing and leave, because the owners are saying no, you have to sample more. So what else are we sampling today?
So we're trying some Jura pork today, and we have some roast pork on the side. So all that's made in our branch in San Fernando.
Right.
Everything is brought up here. So none is cooked on compound. Everything is cooked at our home base. So try it and see how it is.
Of course. Of course. So how many branches do you have in Trinidad?
Right now we have, at present, we have 6 branches right now.
6 branches?
Yeah.
And been around for 100 years?
Yeah. The main branch is in San Fernando on Route
Jura pork.
Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
That's my grandmother's place, my grandmother and grandfather's place. The second branch is in Port of Spain, that's my dad. And the other branches are my dad's children's home. So each branch has a child looking at it.
Right.
They see about it.
And the one in Bazaar.
Good strategy. I love that. Now listen, first of all, this Jura pork is real nice. I'm looking for like a best piece. Like it's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, they're all good. I'm like, which one? Nice taste, nice Jura, salty, savory, real nice. Some hops.
Yeah, you need some tongues hops
Yeah.
when you're getting done with the pudding.
We're doing the Atkins today, so you know. But oh my God! First of all, the pork. Can we talk about? Listen, oh my God. Listen.
I am accustomed to
Eat the pork, eat the pork. Oh, guys, did we tell you that it's like carnival season here, so everybody's like on a diet?
Yeah.
That's why we're having no bread. Good, right?
No carbs, only protein.
Only protein dread. All right, I feel like I want to stay in Charlie's all day, but I can't. All right, so we are at Ramsaran Street, Chaguanas, at Charlie's. And listen, you have just been a part of Weird Shit.
Thanks very much for having me.
All right, guys, so Weird Shit Black Pudding Edition from Trinidad is not over. Off to our next spot. And right now we are in a place called Grand Bazaar, which is on your way from Chaguanas. When you head into Port of Spain, so it's maybe like about 10-15 minutes, and we're here at Quan Kep. Okay, so and we're about to have some black pudding. We're gonna have it in the way where they fry it with the onions. Should be good. All right, so listen, we're having a total foodie run. Okay, my girl knows everybody, and she knows black pudding. All right, so fry us up some. Sure. Yeah. What's your name?
Ben, Quan Kep.
Okay, so Ben, listen, I heard from my friend that you are in fact an expert when it comes
If you want to call it that.
to black pudding. So tell me a little bit about black pudding.
Okay, so black pudding is a type of sausage, essentially. It's a blood sausage, so that means it's made with blood, which can make people a bit squeamish, but nothing to fear. Traditionally, it's made actually with pig's blood, and you use the casings from the animal, so you have natural casings. Any country that has a history of eating pork has a history of black pudding, and if you do research, you'll find out that it originated actually in Europe. And at the time when refrigeration was not there for the masses, they didn't want to waste anything in the animal, so you'd use the casing, which would be the intestines. Sometimes you can use even the stomach as a holding vessel, and then they use the blood and you mix it with some sort of filler that is a carbohydrate. So you can use something like barley, you can use oats, you can use bread, some cultures even use rice. So you mix the blood with the filler and the carbohydrate, and then you can add any mix of spices that you would like, some salt, some sugar. In Trinidad we use jeera, and different things, and you mix that all up together, and then you fill it into the casing, and that is what makes it a sausage. You would boil it first, well actually it's a simmer, and Trinidadians like to slice it up and fry it up with some onions and fresh adobeni, garlic, things like that, hot pepper of course, and you find this all over the world. Like even one of our neighbors, Guyana, they use rice in theirs as well. They also have a white pudding, and the spice mix is a little different. The Spanish call it morcilla, You have different ones. Actually, I went to South Korea once, and they use the really big intestines from cattle, actually, and they fill it and they put rice and stuff in it. Very interesting stuff. So yeah, that's black pudding. The French call it boudin noir. That's black pudding in French. Morcilla is one of the names that Puerto Ricans will call it, like that Spanish people call it morcilla as well. And yeah, good old black pudding. Ours in Trinidad is actually a hand down from slavery, in that the English people ate blood pudding and it was handed down, and that's how it came to Trinidad, essentially. That's how we started it.
So now how are we going to eat it from you?
Well, I have it two ways. You can have it boiled, which is we boil it and then we cool it down, we freeze it, we store it. It's very labor intensive to make, so it's not something that you make, I want to say, fresh every single day, but we do make ours once a week on a Thursday. So you can have it boiled just as is. We'll warm it up for you, and then you can actually fry it up. And people like it fried because it gives the edges of the sausage some texture.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. So of course, you know, we had crispy skin pork in another place, but we're trying another place. Okay. Oh, it's good. That is good. It tastes so nice and clean. And listen, oh my god, that is nice.
We want to cook over too. She eat tomorrow.
Oh my god. Okay, look at that. Are we gonna bring it back a little bit? Crispy and nice. Okay, so we are trying some black pudding that is fried. Let me taste. Tastes good?
Oh my god.
She fried in a wok.
Oh my god.
That is it right there.
Oh my god.
That is it right there. I don't want to shout. That is it right there. That's all right?
Mm-hmm.
She's only eating and moving. She can't even stay one place. It's so good. Some weird shit. Tastes good. Okay, she doesn't eat pigtail, but guess what? I do. Pigtail soup.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's actually ham bone and pigtail.
ham bone and pigtail
So
soup.
there's ham in there. There is pigtail.
Let's try some of that. Real nice. It's like what you think about eating on a Saturday if you're in the Caribbean, and it's usually soup. Everybody knows Saturday is soup day. Okay, first of all, she just took the whole bowl, and she's like, yeah, I got it. Cause let me tell you something. That black pudding is awesome. Hello. What did you order? Black pudding?
Yeah.
No, you told her just to give it to you frozen.
Yeah.
What you gonna make with it?
It's not frozen. It's fresh. I will fry it at home.
Oh, you're gonna fry it at home?
Yeah. with
How do you
onions
fry
and
yours?
peppers and pepper, hot pepper, yeah.
You hear that? That's a customer there. She didn't want to be on camera. However, we value her opinion. And she's going to go home and take her black pudding and she's going to fry it at home for her family and eat it with what? With hops. It's a staple on a Friday, black pudding in Trinidad. So, having the ultimate foodie experience in Trinidad. Black pudding, roast pork, soup, pigtail and ham soup. Total euphoria. This is what happens on a Saturday when you roam through the island and you stop at some great stores and meet some great people on the beautiful island of Trinidad. On this episode of Weird Shit, brought to you by J Lover, Living Life.